All right, welcome to the Crown Point Sports Network here. I'm Eddie Fenn, and today we are going to be broadcasting, it looks like the Dirtbags from Crown Point, as well as the Hammond Hurricanes. Have a great matchup so far today, as we are already still in the top of the first, and the score is still 5-0, as we had 5 huge runs by the Dirtbags early on. Elijah Rodriguez is on the mound right now for the Hurricanes, as that is another pitch thrown there. That's going to be strike number 1. We're going to have a 1-1 count with 2 outs. We have a runner on third currently in scoring position again for the Dirtbags. Possibility to go up 6-0 already in the top of the first inning. Pitcher goes into the windup here. Checks third just to make sure. That is going to be ball number 2 here. We're going to have a 2-1 count with 2 outs. Reminder, this is the first matchup in our Babe Ruth playoffs. We're going to have another one here later today against Highland and the Midwest Rockets. And then our next round will be later today at 11:30-ish, maybe possibly 12, depending on how long these games last. And we're going to have the winner of this game taking on Elmhurst, and then the winner of the other game taking on Eau Claire. All right, the pitcher double checking third once more. Get ready to go into the windup here. Tipped out to the right. That's going to be foul ball. That's going to bring us to a full count here with 2 outs, runner on third. Dirtbags came out hitting early. They had 3 straight hits. Dirtbags did win their first game of this tournament, but then they ended up losing their last 2. Still made it here today, though. Hoping to get the win to eke out to go play Elmhurst here later on today. And that is going to be strike 3, and that's going to be out number 3. And you know what? We are going to get ready to move on to the bottom of the first. We will be back here on the Crown Point Sports Network. All right, welcome back here on the Crown Point Sports Network. We have changed sides, and we are having a pitcher warm-up here. We are having technical difficulties with our main camera, so we've got a kind of a replacement set up here for you right now. Right now, we got Hunter Smith on the mound warming up for the Dirtbags. After they had a great first inning, they ended up coming out hitting 3 straight, and then they ended up getting 5 runs in total here to go up 5-0 here at the bottom of the first. Really good hitting starting off with Christian Castoff. You know, he hit it right now deep to center field. It was a great on-base hit. Then we ended up having Matt Corona come out and hit another one to advance it to third. So we had a lot of good ones going on here, and we hope to see if the Dirtbags can get some good fielding, as they had a blowout loss earlier in the season. All right. First batter up for the Hurricanes is going to be A.J. Pearson, the left fielder, number 29. All right, batter just stepped into the box, getting ready for that first pitch of the bottom of the first. And the pitcher's in the windup here. Pitch, and a nice base hit there. And that is going to be out number 1 there. Great job by the fielding for the Dirtbags. It's going to bring us to out number 1. All right, up next to bat for the Hurricanes, number 6, Robbie Marquez. That's going to be ball 1 there. Going to have a 1-0 count. Pitch count up to 2 now. And the pitcher's in the windup here. It's going to be ball 2. 2-0 count going into the third pitch here. All right, there's the pitch again. That's going to be ball 3. 3-0 count. And there's the pitch, and that's going to be ball 4. We're going to have the first. Oh, that's going to be a strike. 3-1 count now. That one looked to glaze the edge of the box there. And that's a nice grounder there to third, and that's going to be an easy picking for the Dirtbags. It's going to be out number 2. All right. Up next to bat here for the Hurricanes is number 3, Josh Lamb, the catcher, my bad. It's going to be ball 1 there. A 1-0 count. 2 outs here. No runners on base. Reminder, the winner of this game will go on to play Elmhurst in the next round of this Babe Ruth playoffs, as we have another ball there to go to a 2-0 count. Winner of the other game on the other field currently, where the score is still 0-0, will go on to play Eau Claire. And the pitch there for the pitcher. A nice hit there to shortstop. We're going to have the runner safe at first. Throw was a little bit late there, and we're going to have the first on-base hit here for Hammond. All right, up next to bat here is Angel Ramirez, the center fielder, number 2. See if that hit can get a little bit of motivation here going for the Hurricanes. That's going to be strike 1. Glaze the inside of the box there. 0-1 count here with 2 outs. Runner on first. Remember, we had an eventful top of the first here. We had 5 really big runs by the Dirtbags, as that's going to be a ball 1. Had 3 straight really nice hits to get on base, and then had another really nice hit to left field to bring in 2 runners. Tried to throw him out at first, but he is safe there. It's going to be strike 2, 1-2 count here, 2 outs. Possibility here to get off the field early, secure that 5-0 lead going into the second. It's going to be ball number 2, 2-2 count. Thrown a little low there. Couldn't be secured by the catcher. Reminder to stay with us here on the Crown Point Sports Network, where we will be broadcasting our next game here on our West Field. On our East Field, which is going to be the winner of this game playing Elmhurst, as that's going to be strike number 3, and we are going to get ready to head to the top of the second inning. Keep it here on the Crown Point Sports Network. All right, welcome back here on the Crown Point Sports Network, where we are about to bring you the top of the second inning here against the CP Dirtbags and the Hammond Hurricanes. Had a really good top of the first for the Dirtbags, who are getting ready to start batting again, where they had 5 big runs coming in to start the game. Had a nice RBI double to end it off, where they got 2 runs, bringing in the second and the third base runner. Now they're hoping to continue that hot streak, as first up we do have Max Mcneil, the left fielder, number 12, coming up to bat for the Dirtbags. All right, pitcher goes into the windup. And a nice fouled off ball there, though. It's going to be fouled off, and we're going to have strike number 1. All right, pitch number 2 coming up here. It's going to be ball 1, a 1-1 count here. Reminder, the pitcher is Elijah Rodriguez here on the mound for the Hurricanes. He goes into the windup here. It's going to be strike number 2. Glaze the inside of the box there. It's going to be a 1-2 count. All right. And the pitch here, that's going to be strike number 3. That's going to be the first out of the inning on a swing there. All right, up next we have Christian Castoff, number 481. It's going to be ball 1. He had a big hit here in the top of the first, where he lined it all the way deep to center field. Got a base hit out of that. Another fouled off ball there, deep to right. It's going to be strike 1, a 1-1 count here. 1 out reminder. 5-0 lead here for the Crown Point Dirtbags. All right, and the pitch here. It's going to be ball number 2, 2-1 count. Pitch from the pitcher here. A nice hit all the way deep in between left and right. That's going to be a base hit for Christian. Again, he's now 2 for 2 on 2 singles. Up next here to bat is Matt Corona, the shortstop here. Nice hit deep to left. That's going to be caught. That's going to be out number 2 here in the inning. Runner on first for the Dirtbags. All right, up next to bat here is number 11, the catcher, C.J. Hardy. He had a nice hit last time he was up as well. See if he can get another hit. That's going to be strike 1 on a hard swing there. 0-1 count, 2 outs. Pitch count is up to 20 for Elijah Rodriguez. And a nice deep hit to center. And that's going to be caught to get us out number 3 here in the inning. Keep it here on the Crown Point Sports Network, where we'll be back for coverage on the bottom of the second. All right, we are back here on the Crown Point Sports Network, where it looks like the Hurricanes are about to take it into the box here. On our other game on the other side between Highland and the Midwest Rockets, we currently have a score of 1-0 in favor of the Rockets. I'm sorry, in favor of Highland, my bad. In favor of Highland, as they did just score a run. Reminder, the winner of that game will go on to play Eau Claire in the semifinal round here. And if both Eau Claire and Elmhurst win in their respective brackets, we will have the championship game today. If not, then we will have the championship game sometime tomorrow. All right, up first to bat for the Hurricanes is number 4, Frankie Trevino. It's going to be fouled out for strike number 1. It's going to be ball 1 for a 1-1 count here. All right, that was strike number 2 here. Got a 1-2 count. All right, and the pitch for Hunter Smith here. That's going to be another foul ball. We're still going to have a 1-2 count here. It's going to be strike 3, and that's going to be the first out. Nice throw there by Hunter Smith. Up here batting now for the Hurricanes is Miguel Martinez as he hits a hit there, and it's going to be just a miss there. A little bit low on the throw to first, and that is going to be a hit there for the Hurricanes. It's going to be strike number 1. Going to have a 1-0 count here. 1 out, runner on first. That ball put into play here. Thrown out at first. That's going to be the second out, as we do have a runner now on second. Up next here to bat for the Hurricanes is going to be number 20, the right fielder. It's going to be a ball there, and we're going to have the runner go on to third. That one is hit up really high and fouled off. That's going to bring us up to strike number 1 for a 1-1 count. 2 outs, runner on third. Possibility of getting the first run of the game here for the Hurricanes. It's going to be strike number 2. Nice pitch there by Hunter Smith for the Dirtbags. Going to have a 1-2 count with 2 outs here. All right, pitcher going into the windup. And the pitch here, that's going to be ball number 2. We're going to have a 2-2 count. And the pitch here from the pitcher, it's going to be ball 3. We're going to have a full count here going into this pitch. Pitch count currently sitting at 28 for Hunter Smith. That is going to be ball number 4. That's going to be a walk. We're going to have runners on first and third now with 2 outs. Up next, we've got Elijah Rodriguez, it looks like, coming up to the plate. Possibility to bring home a runner here as we have a runner on third. It's going to be strike 1. Nice thrown pitch there. That's going to be ball 1. We're going to have a 1-1 count there, as that one was a little bit outside the box. Hard hit. It's going to be fouled off, though, barely outside the line. It's going to bring us to a 1-2 count here with 2 outs. All right. And the pitch here from Hunter Smith. Runner going to steal the second, so now we have 2 runners, 1 on third and 1 on second. It's going to be ball 3. We have a full count going into this pitch. Chance for the bases either to be loaded or for all of them to come off, as this is going to determine whether we get the last out or a walk here. As that one is right down and, just barely over the head of the shortstop here, as that's going to bring in a run. It's going to bring in 2 runs now for the Hurricanes to bring the score to 5-2. Well hit ball all the way to center field. It's also going to put another runner here on first base. The Dirtbags seem to come out with all the momentum in the first, scoring 5 big runs. Pitching has been really good for the Dirtbags, and now we see the Hurricanes are starting to get their groove back and start hitting well. All right, looks like we're going to have a designated runner coming in. A high hit ball all the way to center. And that is going to be out number 3, and that's going to wrap up the bottom of the second. We will be back here on the Crown Point Sports Network to bring you the top of the third coverage. All right, back here on the Crown Point Sports Network as we get ready for the top of the third. And there's the pitch from the nice. That's a high hit ball. It's going to come into the stands possibly right in front of us. That's going to be out number 1. Sneaks inside the fence. Great catch there by the catcher. It's going to be the first out for the Dirtbags. As we have Jaden Andrus coming up, the designated hitter, number 10. Had a nice on-base hit last time. Ended up coming in for a run. See if he can get on base here. It's going to be ball 1, 1-0 count, 1 out here. Reminder, the winner of this game will go on to play Elmhurst in the semifinals here later today, hopefully at around 11:30, possibly pushed back depending on how quickly this game goes. As that's going to be hit to the shortstop, and that's going to be a throw to first. That's going to be the second out of the inning already. As up next, we have Ryan Blitch hoping to come up here and get on base for the first time for the inning for the Dirtbags. And there's the pitch there. That is way outside the box. That's going to be ball number 1. Around here on the other field, we are currently seeing the Midwest Rockets take on Highland. The score is still currently 0-1 in favor of Highland. The winner of that game will go on to play Eau Claire later today at about 11:30 or 12, depending on how long that game lasts. As that's going to be fouled off to the right to bring up strike number 1 for a 1-1 count here. If Eau Claire and Elmhurst both win their games later today, we will see the championship game later tonight. If not, then we will see that game tomorrow. That is going to be ball number 2 here for a 2-1 count. 2 outs. That's going to be ball number 3, 3-1 here. And there's the pitch. That's going to be fouled off to bring us to a full count here going into the last pitch to determine whether this is going to end the inning or we're going to get an on base. Pitching has improved drastically here for the Hurricanes. As we saw, they gave up 5 runs in the first inning. And that is going to be a walk, as that's ball number 4 here. All right. Up next is Nate Maravella, number 32, the second baseman. It's going to be ball number 1 here, 1-0 count. 2 outs, runner on first. Pitch count currently sitting at 31 for Elijah Rodriguez. That is going to be ball 2 here. 2-0 count. All right, batter steps back into the box here. Pitcher going into the windup. And the pitch here. That's going to be strike 1 here. 2-1 count. That's going to be strike number 2. Just clip the inside of the box there. It's going to be a 2-2 count. It's going to be popped up. That's going to be caught by the second baseman here to bring us to 3 outs, and that's going to retire us to the bottom of the third. Keep it here on the Crown Point Sports Network, where we'll be back for the third. All right, we are back here on the Crown Point Sports Network as we get ready to begin the bottom of the third. Score currently sits at 5-2 in favor of the Dirtbags. Reminder, the winner of this game goes on to play Elmhurst, who was the winner of this pool. They will play later today, hopefully at around 11:30. May get pushed back a little depending on how long this game runs. The other game on the other field to decide who plays Eau Claire, which is between Highland and the Midwest Rockets, currently sits at 1-0 in the bottom of the third as well in favor of Highland. They'll play Eau Claire later today at about 11:30 as well. That's going to bring up ball number 1 here, a 1-0 count. That's going to bring up ball 2. That is ball number 3, a 3-0 count early here for the Dirtbags. Pitching seemed to be doing well in the first 2 innings, hoping to improve that here. That's going to be ball number 4. 4 straight balls, gets an on base here. Bring up the next batter here. We've got Josh Lamb coming to the base now. Josh steps into the box. Catcher number 3 here. And the windup for Hunter. And there's the pitch, and that's going to be another ball here. Tries to throw him out at first, but he is safe. Deep line drive to left field, and that's going to bounce, and that's going to be a base hit here. And we're going to have runners on first and second here for the Hurricanes. Catcher going to talk to the pitcher real quick. All right, up next here to bat is Angel Ramirez, the center fielder, number 2. That's going to hit the batter, and that's going to be a walk. We're going to have bases loaded early here in the bottom of the third with 0 outs. So what looked good early for the Dirtbags pitching-wise is now turned into bases loaded here. 0 outs. The possibility of bringing in all 3 to tie this game up. Pitch count sitting at 43 for Hunter Smith. As we have number 4, Frankie Trevino, coming up to the base. Big hit fouled off to the left there. One ball, one strike. It's going to be a 1-1 count here. Bases loaded, 0 outs. Hit there to second base. It's going to be a double play, but we are going to have a run score here. So we're going to have 2 outs. Beautiful double play there by the Dirtbags. All right, we have a runner on third now. Possibility to bring in yet another run here with 2 outs. That's a high hit ball hovering right over first base. And that's going to bounce. That's going to bring in another run here for the Hurricanes. And that's going to be a base hit. That's 2 hits in the inning so far here for the Hurricanes. Now we got a runner on first, 2 outs. Another nice hit there. That one hit to the shortstop, and he missed it. That's going to be a base hit as well. Runners on first and second now. All right, the batter steps back into the box here, ready for the pitch. High, deep hit ball in between left and center, and that one's going to land as well. It's going to bring in yet another run here for the Hurricanes, and that's going to be a base hit to get a runner to third and first. Great hitting this inning so far from the Hurricanes to get 3 straight here. So far, that is 4 hits in the inning. Pitch count sitting at 49. We saw 5 huge runs in the first inning from the Dirtbags go up to 5-0. Now we are tied here, 5-5 after that nice strike there. It's going to bring it to an 0-1 count, 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Bring up ball 1, 1-1 count here. All right, batter stepping back into the box. Pitcher going into the windup here. And the pitch. Grounds that one to third. And that one's going to be a throw out at first to bring us to the top of the 4th here in just a moment. We will be back here on the Crown Point Sports Network to bring you coverage of the top of the 4th. All right, welcome back here on the Crown Point Sports Network, where we have a really great game going for you so far between the Dirtbags and the Hurricanes. We had 3 straight runs in the last inning here as we get ready to go into the top of the 4th to bring the score even to 5-5. As the pitcher goes there, and that's going to be that's going to be ball 1 here, a 1-0 count. On the mound still here for the Hurricanes, he's Elijah Rodriguez. Batting here is Eli Sparks. It's a high hit ball there to right, and that's going to be caught for out number 1. Things looked good early for the Dirtbags here as they went up 5-0 in the top of the 1st early. Didn't allow a run for that first inning. And now it looks like the Hurricanes are getting in their groove as they scored 2 in the 2nd and 3 in the 3rd. As Aiden Hensley here, the first baseman, number 13, gets up to hit. That's going to be ball number 1 here. 1-0 count, 1 out. And the windup here in the pitch. That was a nice hit down the baseline to left field, and that's going to be a base hit here for the Dirtbags. Grounded it right past third. And we're going to have the first on-base hit in a while here for the Dirtbags. I'm sorry. All right. Batter stepping up now is Max Mcneil, the left fielder, number 12. As the pitcher goes into the windup here. And the pitch. That's going to be ball one here. 1-0 count. 1 out. That ball fouled back. It's going to bring us to strike one. 1-1 count here. And the windup here. And the pitch here for this. That's going to be a ball number 2. 2-1 count here. 1 out, runner on first. All right, we have a good game here, but the winner of this game does go on to play Elmhurst in the semifinals later today, hopefully around 11:30, possibly getting pushed back a little depending on how long this game takes. The winner of that will then move on to the championship, which will either be played later tonight or tomorrow, depending on the winners from each side. Score update on our other game on the other side between Highland and the Midwest Rockets. Highland did score yet another run to bring it to 2-0 here in the top of the fourth. Reminder, the winner of that game will play Eau Claire later today. Depending on the game, will probably be about 11:30 to 12. That's going to bring up ball 4, and that's going to be a walk here for Mcneil, as we're going to get another on-base person, and we're going to have a runner on first and second. Stepping into the box now is Christian Castoff, who's already 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Looks like we're going to have a designated runner here, as Caden Mowry comes in for Aiden Hensley. All right, the batter steps into the box here. Pitcher going into the windup. Checking second. And the throw, that's going to bring us ball 1 here. 1-0 count, 1 out here. Runners on first and second. Pitch count sitting currently at 45 here for Elijah Rodriguez. It's going to be strike 1. Nice throwing pitch there, low in the box, but it's enough for the strike. 1-1 count. And the windup here. That's going to get ball number 2 here. 2-1 count. Checking second here, and the pitch here. That's going to be way outside the box. That's going to bring us ball number 3. 3-1 count here. Possibility for loaded bases here. That's going to be ball number 4. We have a walk here, and that's going to be loaded bases here for the Dirtbags. They loaded bases for the Hurricanes last time. Now they're getting loaded bases themselves. Like we're going to have a conference on the mound. We will be back here on the Crown Point Sports Network after this quick break. All right, we're back here on the Crown Point Sports Network with Matt Corona coming up to bat now. Decide to stay with the pitcher, which has a pitch count of 49. Elijah Rodriguez here throws the pitch, and that's going to be ball number 1. Going to bring up a 1-0 count here. Bases loaded for the Dirtbags. All right, and another pitch here. That's going to be ball number 2. It's going to have a 2-0 count here. On the other field, the Rockets did just score to make it 2-1. Still in favor of Highland, though. Reminder, the winner will play Eau Claire later today to determine who will move on to the championship game. And the pitch here. It's going to be strike 1, 2-1 count. 1 out here. Base is loaded for the Dirtbags. This is going to be ball 3, 3-1 count here. Been some decent pitching from both sides today. As we see the pitch count now for Elijah Rodriguez sitting at 53. And that was a really high outside the box ball. That's going to bring it in a run now. And that's going to keep bases loaded. The Dirtbags take the lead once again. Still only 1 out here. All right, another conference with the pitchers, so we will take a quick break. Possibility of a pitching change. We'll be back here on the Crown Point Sports Network. All right, we are back here on the Crown Point Sports Network. We have a new pitcher here for the Hurricanes with Robbie Marquez. And he pitches here. That's going to be strike one there, barely inside the box there on the left. One out here, bases still loaded here for the Dirtbags. They got one run in earlier. That is going to be strike number 2. Good pitching so far here from Robbie. All right, and then there's the pitch. That's going to be ball number 1. All right. And the windup here and the pitch here. That's going to be fouled off way back behind us. May go to the other field over there. And that's going to be keep the count here at 1-2. Still one out only here for the Dirtbags. Looks like their hitting is starting to get back into a groove after they went 2 straight innings with no hits. It was a hard hit ball to the pitcher who caught it. And he's safe at first, and he's going to bring in a run, but he All right, welcome back here on the Crown Point Sports Network. Sorry for that long stretch of silence. Had a problem with the mic. I thought it was unmuted. It ended up it was not. Had two good runs, if you don't remember, here in the top of the fourth as we get ready for the bottom of the fourth here. As Hunter Smith is still on the mound. Dirtbags retook the lead to go up to 7-5. Score in the other game to determine who plays Eau Claire is still as it was earlier, with the Midwest Rockets at 1 and Highland at 2. Reminder, the winner of that game will play Eau Claire later today at about 11:30 or 12. As the pitch for Hunter Smith here, that's going to be strike one. Nice thrown pitch there. The winner of this game here between the Hurricanes and the Dirtbags will play Elmhurst later today at about 11:30 or 12 as well. It's going to be a ball there. 1-1 count here. Pitch count at 54 for Hunter Smith. It's a nice strike there. 1-2 count. Batter currently is A.J. Pearson here, left fielder, number 29. Grounded there, popped up by the third baseman and could not be secured by the shortstop. That's going to be a base hit here for number 29, A.J. Pearson. Up next here for the Hurricanes, Robbie Marquez. Hard hit high ball there to left field. And that's going to be an out. Out number 1 here in the inning. Still have a runner on first. Up next here, 4 is Josh Lamb here for the Hurricanes. The catcher here, number 3. That's ball number 1. It's going to be ball 2. 2-0 count here, 1 out, runner on first. Hard hit ball there all the way deep to center. As that's going to be caught. Nice catch there by the center fielder. That's going to be out number 2. Nice catch by Kostov there. All right. Pitcher, here's the pitch. That's going to be strike 1. Nice thrown pitch there by Hunter Smith. Pitch count at him for 61 right now. Angel Ramirez, the center fielder here, number 2, trying to get a spark going for the Hurricanes as he swings at that one. Strike number 2. Possibility to get the third out already here for the Dirtbags. Throws them out at second. Nice throw by the catcher. And that's going to bring us out number 3. And that's going to retire us to the bottom, or I'm sorry, to the top of the 5th. Make sure to give it here on the Crown Point Sports Network. We'll be back with you in a moment. All right, welcome back here on the Crown Point Sports Network as we are getting ready to bring you the top of the fifth. Pitching here for the Hurricanes is going to end up being, looks like we are still sticking with Robbie Marquez here. Jaden Andres coming up for the Dirtbags to bat as that is going to end up. Looks like the pitcher's about to go in here. We got a 1-0 count. 7-5 lead for the Dirtbags. It's going to be ball 2. 2-0 count. Ball 3 here. 3-0 count early. Robbie Marquez had some pretty good pitching last inning to finish us off, but starting off 3-0 here. And there's the pitch. Fouled off to the right, possibly going into the other field again over there. Hits the fence, it looks like. That's going to bring us to a 3-1 count. Reminder once more that the winner of this game will go on to play Elmhurst later on today, depending on how long this game lasts. Could be in an hour, could be in about 2 hours. That's a grounder right there. Oh, and the third baseman mishandles it. That's going to be safe at first. Nice there. And he ends up falling down on his way, someone over his own feet. Stop, drop, and roll right there. There is no fire, but... All right, so we got another base hit there. All right. Up next here to bat is going to be Ryan Bletch. That's a nice strike there. 0-1 count here. Runner on first. No outs here. 7-5 here in favor of the Dirtbags. Pitcher checking first. And the pitch. Nice swing there. That's going to bring us to an 0-2 count. Score check over here on our other game between Highland and the Midwest Rockets. The Highland did score another run here as we are retired into the bottom of the fifth over there. Reminder, the score is 3-1, but whoever wins that game between the Midwest Rockets and Highland will go on to play Eau Claire later on today. Tries to throw him out at first, but he is safe. Checks first once again. Gets into the windup here. And the pitch there. Hit high in the air, hovering right around first base. That's going to be caught by the first baseman to bring us our first out. It's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count here. 1 out runner on first. Hard hit ball all the way out to left field, and that's going to be a base hit there. Runners on first and second now for the Dirtbags. The good hitting by them continues. All right, up next here hitting for the Dirtbags is Eli Sparks. There's the pitch. Fouled off to the right. Trying to take his own teammates out over there in the dugout. But he did just miss him there. It's going to be an 0-1 count here. 1 out. Runners on first and second here for the Dirtbags. All right. The windup here. Check second. And the pitch. That's going to end up being ball 1 here. 1-1 count. Batter steps back into the box. And the windup here. Pitch. It's going to be ball 2 here. 2-1 count. 1 out. Pitch count currently sitting at 23 here for Robbie Marquez here. That one is going to be fouled off as he does hit it, and it bounces off his own self there. It's going to bring us to a 2-2 count here. 1 out. That is also fouled off as he just got a piece of that one. Still a 2-2 count. All right, batter stepping back up into the box here. Pitcher goes into the windup. And the pitch here. Hit that one nicely to right field. Try to throw that one into first. We've now got bases loaded once again for the Dirtbags. Nice on-base hit there. Already 8 hits today in the game for the Dirtbags. All right, Aiden Hensley up to bat now, number 13, the first baseman. Looks like we're going to have a conference on the mound real quick. We're going to take a quick break here at the Crown Point Sports Network, and we'll be back after this short break. All right, welcome back here on the Crown Point Sports Network as we get ready for the next pitch here to Aiden Hensley. Wind up here, and the pitch. That is going to be ball 1. It's going to be ball number 2 here. That pitch just outside. All right, reminder, bases loaded here. 1 out. It's going to be ball 3. It's going to be strike number 1. Nice pitch right there down the middle. It's going to be a 3-1 count here. 1 out. Bases loaded here for the Dirtbags as their good hitting continues. And Aiden Hensley looking to bring home a run here. It's going to be strike number 2. We're going to have a full count here. All right. Pitcher going into the windup here. And there's the pitch. That's going to be tipped and fouled away. 3-2 count still here, full count. All right. Reminder, base is loaded. Winner of this game will play Elmhurst later on today. All right, just a ball change real quick. All right. Batter steps back into the box here now. Pitcher goes into the windup and the pitch. And that's going to be strike 3. Nice pitch there. That's going to bring us to out number 2. Base is still loaded here. As up next is Max Mcneil, the left fielder, number 12. Possibility to bring home multiple runs here. As that is fouled off to the left, and that's going to bring us to strike 1. 0-1 count here, 2 outs. All right, update on our other game between Highland and the Midwest Rockets. The score is still 3-1 in favor of Highland. Reminder, the winner of that game will go on to play Eau Claire, who is the Wisconsin State champions, later today to determine who goes to the championship, as that is another strike here. 0-2 count, 2 outs. That is tipped and fouled off. 0-2 count still, 2 outs. All right, and the pitch. And that is strike 3. Nice job there by the Hurricanes to get off with loaded bases. And that's going to retire us to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back right here on the Crown Point Sports Network to bring you coverage at the bottom of the 5th. All right, we are back here on the Crown Point Sports Network as we are getting ready for the bottom of the 5th. The score still 7-5 in favor of the Dirtbags. Hunter Smith still on the mound for the Dirtbags with the pitch count, of 63. Stepping into the box for the Hurricanes is number 2, Angel Ramirez, the center fielder. Hurricanes have a little momentum as they just were able to get 2 straight outs to prevent any runs after they had loaded bases on. Pitch here for Hunter Smith. That's going to be a little high. It's going to bring us to ball 1 for a 1-0 count here. Pitch there. Nicely hit ball out there to right. And that's going to be a nice sliding catch by the right fielder to catch that to get out number 1. Great play there by Ryan Bletch. It's going to bring us up number 4 here, Frankie Trevino, first baseman to bat. That ball is grounded to shortstop. Throw's going to be just a little bit late. Going to have a runner on first now. All right. Runner on first now, 1 out. Batter up next is going to be number 30, Miguel Martinez, the third baseman here. Hard hit ball all the way out to left, and that's going to be an on-base hit. It's going to bring us runners on first and second now, with 1 out still in the inning. Hurricanes also now have 8 hits in the game. Great hitting from both sides so far today. Hard hit grounded ball there. Nice catch there by the third baseman. But that is going to be an out at third, which is going to take that runner off, and that's going to bring us 2 outs. Still have a runner on first and second, though. But a nice hit there. It's not going to bring us to 9 hits for the Hurricanes here. All right. Stepping up to the plate next, the shortstop, number 5. That ball is going to be a little bit outside. It's going to be ball number 1 here. 1-0 count, 2 outs, runners on first and second for the Hurricanes. High hit ball there. That's going to fall right in right field, and that's going to be the 3rd out. Nice catch there by Ryan Bletch once again. That's going to retire us to the top of the 6th. All right, we'll be back here on the Crown Point Sports Network with more coverage. All right, welcome back here on the Crown Point Sports Network, where our first batter is going to be Christian Kostov. He's already 2 for 2 today, with 3 for 3 on plate appearance. Had a walk the last time he was up, but he's already hit 2 singles today. Pitch count currently sitting at 37 right now for Robbie Marquez. And the pitch here. That's a bouncer all the way to third. That's going to be the first out for Christian, as he is going to be out at first. Up next to bat here is Matt Corona here. And the pitch. That's going to be strike one. Nice thrown there. Here's the pitch again. It's going to be just outside. That's going to bring us ball one. 1-1 count here. 1 out. There's the pitch. That one is popped up. It's going to be caught by the right fielder. Nice catch there. It's going to bring us out number 2. Up next is C.J. Hardy, the catcher, number 11. 7-5 still in favor of the Dirtbags. Reminder, once again, the winner of this game will go on to play Elmhurst in the semifinals, who will then determine who will be moving on to the championship game. That one popped up foul, and that's probably going to go over to the other field over there. It's going to bring up a 0-1 count. Update on our other game over on the other field between Highland and the Midwest Rockets. The score still stands at 3-1 in favor of Highland. Reminder, the winner of that game will go on to play Eau Claire later on today, as that was a nice hit to left field, and that's going to be a base hit there for C.J. Hardy. Nine hits as well here for the Dirtbags. Good hitting on both sides, beautiful even. Unlike the weather here in Northwest Indiana, where we got a lot of overcast going on, though it is pretty cool here for the baseball players today. It's going to be ball number 1. It's going to be a stolen base here. Now got a runner on second. One out count here, 2 outs. The wind up here, checking second, and the pitch. It's gonna be strike number 1 here. 1-1 count, 2 outs, runner on second. There's the pitch. That one popped out there in between center and left. Pardon me, center and right. That's going to bring home a run. Beautiful hit there. It's going to bring our score 8-5, and that's also a base hit. We're going to have a runner on first as well. 10 hits today for the Dirtbags. As Jaden Andres now comes up. He's our, number 10 here, Jaden Andres. Pitch count sitting at 46 now for Robbie Marquez. Tries to throw him out at first, but he is safe. It's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count here, 2 outs. There's the pitch. Ground ball there down the baseline. Throws it to first. And he's safe at first. And he goes to third. Nice play there by the Dirtbags. We now have a runner on first and third. Yet another hit here for the Dirtbags. Batting here is Ryan Bletch, the right fielder, number 15. Possibility to bring in yet another runner here with 2 outs. It's going to be ball 1 here. 1-0 count, 2 outs, runners on first and third. Tries to throw him out at third, but he is safe. Update on our score on the other game on the other side there. It is now 4-1 in favor of Highland over the Midwest Rockets. Reminder, once again, the winner of that game will be going on to play Eau Claire later on today to determine who will head to the championship game. High hit ball popped up there to shortstop, it looks like. And that's going to be out number 3 as we're going to retire to the bottom of the 6th when we come back here on the Crown Point Sports Network. All right, back here on the Crown Point Sports Network as we head into the bottom of the 6th inning. Dirtbags up 8-5 currently over the Hurricanes. Number 8, Elijah Rodriguez stepping up to the plate now for the Hurricanes as Hunter Smith has the first pitch. That's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count here. Pitch count currently sitting at 70 for Hunter Smith. It's a nice strike there. It's going to be a 1-1 count. Nice swing there, but that is going to be strike number 2. 1-2 count here. That's going to be ball 2. That's going to be strike number 3 and out 1. Beautiful pitching there by Hunter Smith. Strike 1 for Hunter Smith here. 0-1 count, 1 out. As we have A.J. Pearson, the left fielder, number 29 at the plate right now. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Hard hit ball to left field. And that's going to be a base hit here for the Hurricanes. 10 on the day for him so far. Great hitting going around for both sides today as we have 11 hits for the Dirtbags, 10 for the Hurricanes. That's ball one, a little high. 1-0 count here, runner on first, 1 out. Ball two there, 2-0 count. He's going to steal the second after a fumble there by the catcher. You're going to have a runner on second now. All right, 3-0 count here. Check second. That's going to be ball number 4 as we're going to now have a runner on first and second. 1 out here. High hit ball deep in between left and center. As that's going to be caught. That's going to bring out number 2 here. Runner still on first and second. There's the pitch. It's going to be ball 1 here. Angel Ramirez at the plate right now. Ball 2 here. 2-0 count. 2 outs here. Runners on first and second. 8-5 lead here for the Dirtbags. Nice hit there to the shortstop. He's going to be out at third for the 3rd out. Nice play there by the Dirtbags to retire us to the top of the 7th. Keep it here on the Crown Point Sports Network, where we'll be back for the top of the 7th. All right, welcome back here to the Crown Point Sports Network as we are here with the Crown Point Dirtbags and the Hammond Hurricanes for the last inning of baseball. Currently 8-5 in favor of the Dirtbags. So that's going to be ball number 1 here. Ball 2, 2-1 count. High hit ball, deep to center there. That's going to be out number 1 here. Coming up to the plate now is Eli Sparks. Pitch count sitting at 54 for Elijah Rodriguez. I'm sorry, for Robbie Marquez. It's going to be ball 1 here. 1-0 count. 1 out. That's going to be fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1 count here. It's ball number 2, 2-1 count here. That is a ball quite a bit outside the box there. It's going to be a 3-1 count now. 1 out. Batter back in the box now. Pitcher in the windup. And the pitch. Grounder there to short. Oh, and the shortstop just barely missed that. And that's going to go all the way out to center. That's going to be a base hit here. Hit number 12 on the day for the Dirtbags, as we now have a runner on first. All right. Aiden Hensley up to bat now, number 13, the first baseman. Pitch. It's going to be strike 1. 0-1 count here. 1 out. Runner on first. Going to be ball 1 here. 1-1. All right, that's going to be strike 2. Final score update on our other game between Highland and the Midwest Rockets. Highland ends up winning it 4-1. They will advance to play Eau Claire here within the next half hour to an hour. As we see a walk here. It's going to bring us to a runner on first and second with 1 out. Reminder, the winner of Eau Claire and Highland now will go on to play in the championship either later on today or tomorrow. Hard swing there, but that's going to be strike 1, 0-1 count here. Ball 2. One count here. That is a little bit low. That's going to be a 2-1 count now. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Pitch count currently sitting at 66 right now for Robbie Marquez. The windup here. Checking second, and the pitch. It's going to be ball 3. Possibility to get loaded bases once more here for the Dirtbags. And the pitch there. It's a high hit ball. It's going to be caught for a second out. Thought about stealing third there. It's going to be out number 2 now, with runners still on first and second base. Christian Castoff still comes up to the base now. Two for 3 today with 2 singles. Looks like they're going to have a conference real quick at the mound, and we'll be back right after this short break. All right, welcome back here on the Crown Point Sports Network. Over that quick little break, we did have a pitching change. We now have Miguel Martinez up at the plate here. He is going to be on the mound, looks like possibly for the rest of the game, as we have 2 outs here. Nice hit ball right to third base, and that's going to be out number 3. He missed the base, and he's out now. The third baseman missed the base, but the runner came off, and he was tagged out. That's going to be out number 3, and that's going to bring us to the bottom of the 7th, where the game will be decided one way or another, whether we go to extra innings, the Dirtbags win it, or possibly the Hurricanes pull off the upset. We'll be back here after a quick break. All right, welcome back here on the Crown Point Sports Network as we get ready for the bottom of the 7th here. Dirtbags have the chance to wrap up the game here and advance to play Elmhurst in a little bit here, probably in about a half an hour to 45 minutes. All right. Looks like Frankie Trevino is coming up, the first baseman for the Hurricanes, hoping to get him started here to come back and win this ball game. Hunter Smith still on the mound with 85 pitches as he pitches here. Hard hit ball that is fouled out. It's going to be an 0-1 count now. All right. Going into the windup. Here's the pitch. It's going to be strike 2. Beautiful pitch there by Hunter Smith. It's going to be ball 1 here. Threw that one so hard his cap came off. All right, it's going to be a 1-2 count here. Cap came off again, and he struck him out while doing it. It's going to be the first out. 2 more outs to go. Reminder, Hammond made it to the championship game last season where they ended up winning against Eau Claire. It's going to be ball number 2 here. That's going to be a strike, 1-1 count. That was fouled off. Hat of the pitcher keeps falling off. That one is grounded to short. Fumbles it for a sec. And the runner is going to get to the base. Got a runner on first now. It's going to be strike 1. 0-1 count here. 1 out, runner on first. Hard hit ball right in between shortstop, and that's going to go to left. That's going to get a runner on first and second for another hit here for the Hurricanes, as they now have 11 on the day. That ball hit high in the air, right around shortstop. And he caught it. Fumbled it for a minute and was able to catch it really quickly. That's going to be out number 2. 1 more out to go. He's going to leave a runner on first and second. Possibility to wrap it up here. 3 more pitches is all he needs, as he's currently sitting at 95 pitches on the day. Strike 1. That's popped up and landed just in between center field and shortstop. And that's going to bring 1 run home, and that's going to be 1 more run closer to possibly tying this game up, as we now have a runner on first and second still, and we also have a score of 8-6. Another nice hit there to bring them to 12 on the day. They're going to have a conference with the pitcher on the mound really quick, and we'll be back right after this short break. All right, and we're back here on the Crown Point Sports Network. As up next, it looks like we are going to have number 29, A.J. Pearson, the left fielder, coming out to bat. Runner on first and second. Ball 1 here, 1-0 count. Trying to bring home those last 2 runners, tie the game up, go to extra innings here. Hopefully even maybe get home himself to win this game. Hits that one high, deep. And that one's going to be out number 3, and the Dirtbags are going to take this one 8-6 to advance to play Elmhurst here in a little bit. The winner of that will then move on to the championship game. My name is Eddie Finn, and this has been the Crown Point Sports Network. Make sure to stay tuned as we will be bringing you the next game between Elmhurst and the CP Dirtbags.